Hey, y'all, say y'all. Peace and power, Santa 6. It's your girl, Divinely Lika, and welcome to our channel. I'm just gonna do something really quick. I want to just channel a few quick messages. Normally I use a deck to pull overall energy and then give advice towards the end. I'm just gonna go straight into some angel numbers just to see what it is that our spirit guides and our higher self wants us to know the most at this time. What positive advice can we take to carry throughout the week? I know yesterday I really channeled some nasty energy I wasn't the happiest about. um I think I do want to give like a little heads up. I do curse on my channel. I'm gonna try not to make it a habit to like overdo it, but I know one of my readings I was like, gosh girl, like you dropped the f-bomb like 20 times, what the hell? But the energy was just so nasty, and I guess I don't know. Anywho, let's get into it. Divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the collective. Clear and accurate messages for the collective. What is it that their spirit guides, the universe, and their higher self want them to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Any dark magic, evil, I been sent my way or to the way of my platform, I ask that you return it back to sender, magnified, and bind it to them. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Okay, let's just see real quick. Try to keep this short and sweet, y'all. What is it the collective's higher self want them to know and hear the most at this time? What is it that the universe want them to hear and know the most at this time? We have 2002, The Void. Longing, technology, ambition, genius, forward thinking, stress, and depression. It says you have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make, so chill out, have fun, and open up. Go outside. Tell me more, Spirit. 11:44. This is the same thing as yesterday. Okay. Yeah, you have more control over your life than you think. I think Spirit is trying to get across that hmm, yeah, something about your vibration needs to change. Spirit wants you to vibrate higher, or that's the energy that you're going to be walking into. But it says you have more control over your life than you realize, and I think it's really big on just like what you're thinking. I came across something that I really wanted to channel on this channel, which was basically learning how our thoughts create our reality. And in regards to our thoughts, it's really putting now you can't avoid negative thoughts. I believe that it's just a part of human nature to have negative thoughts. The goal is to not give the negative thought an emotion, but to like not really absorb it, but to observe it. So like almost like you're observing the thought pass by, like a gust of wind, or like a wave in the ocean. Like you just let it pass by, but you don't want to give it any emotion, because giving it an emotion is basically just energy in motion. So you're putting energy behind the thought, which is creating a frequency, which is creating an energy wave, and it's attracting that energy kind of back to you. Because you're like putting it out into the universe. So when those negative thoughts arise, try to replace them with a positive one. Let it pass by. Let the negative thought pass by. Like just observe it. Let it pass by, and then replace it with a positive thought, but put emotion behind the positive thought. You want to put emotions behind the reality that you actually want for yourself. So say for example, like, you know, you've been in a lot of toxic relationships that make you ultimately question the loyalty of most people that you start to date. If your whole thing is, you know, I'm nervous about somebody cheating or something like that. Well, no, replace it with I'm the best person that they've ever met in their life. And then get happy about it. And then imagine what that imagine what that thought, like if that thought was your reality, what would that feel like to you? Tap into you have to match the vibrational frequency of what it is that you desire, which leads us to the next card, which is high vibes. And it says divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, and higher calling. It says love or other happiness. This came out yesterday. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity and exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. So Spirit wants you to get happy now. You're not going to wait to see it to get in the happiness. Get happy about it now. Because that's how you really attract things into your life. Tell me more, Spirit. One more for the collective, or however many more you want to come out for the collective. Gave me 2. All right, so it says spiritual awakening, a new phase in religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. Yeah, spiritual awakenings can absolutely come with some highs and lows, especially the dark night of the soul, because it is just a very I feel like the dark night of the soul, quite frankly, it just the dark night of the soul kind of really can shake up your world a little bit, because it makes you start to question everything leading up to that point, from how you were living to your, you know, what interests you. A lot of things really change. You're like really seeing, like, the veil has finally like really been lifted, and that can be a lot for people to take on, because it almost will make you feel like everything that you knew up to this point was a lie, or you know, it's just a part of your ego is dying. Your ego really never goes anywhere, but you're starting to tap into your higher self. So it's like an old version of you is dying while a new version of you is being, you know, reborn. And it could be and another thing too, I actually want to mention about a dark night of the soul, because you're actually like ascending, like you are evolving. In order for you, more times than not, for that to happen, things have to fall apart. Like, to replace with better, things have to fall apart. So normally you go through a great deal of tower moments, which also leads to a dark night of soul, but you don't understand. You're like in a space where you don't really understand the universe is recalibrating a plan that is more favorable for you. But in the midst of it, it just looks like everything is falling apart and it's a shit show, and it's just not really, it can be a lot. It can absolutely be a lot to take on. Then we have here 111 intuition. It says time to implement long cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right person, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness, new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. So for a lot of you, I believe that, you know, when you're going through a spiritual awakening, I'm going to be honest, a lot of connections will fall apart. There are going to be friends that, you know, just don't match your frequency anymore. You're going to outgrow a lot of people, and it can feel very lonely. The dark night of the soul can feel very lonely because you're in a space where a lot of people around you may not understand. But yeah, may not understand. Then, you know, you kind of feel a little bit lonely, but what's happening is slowly but surely you will meet your soul tribe, and that loneliness does go away. But yeah, It's a lot. So ultimately, like-minded people that are matching your vibrational frequency to the higher timeline that you are on now, that is coming in. But Spirit really wants you to tap into some of your your gifts. It's up to you. It says, even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, 2112, okay, is the number. It says, even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will soon come true. So, yeah, to you, it may not seem like you're making any progress because to you, it may seem like you lost a great deal of stuff, but everything is being replaced with better. You're not losing anything to go backwards. You're actually, the universe is just making space for the blessings that you have in store. And that's from, better relationships, better friendships, better opportunities that where you could actually use your your creative sparks and creative interest and turn it into revenue. That's what I'm hearing for some of you. I'm going to pull one more. I'm going to close out. One more, Spirit. I don't know if it failed, but I'm going to take it. It says energy levels. The day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer you're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. Trust in yourself and then trust in the process. So we have 2112 and then 2121. So these numbers may be significant. It's a lot of twos. All right, well, this is what I have for you, collective. If this resonated at all, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's just a beautiful way to energetically donate back to my channel. But until next time, I love you all so, 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 so much. And